All right, Chris Crumb.
Yes, sir.
You got an Old Tangy Berlin shirt on. What's going on there?
I mean, my sister, I just graduated from college and came back and in between jobs trying to figure something out. So figured I'd go out and be around my sister and be able to kind of give back, be a heavyweight coach somewhere. So.
All right, so you're a heavyweight coach, but your sister weighs 150. What are you doing on the mat with her?
Hey.
Besides tussling with her, right? What kind of stuff are you giving her that might help her on the mat as a first-year wrestler?
I mean, definitely coming from college, being Division I, I've learned how to mentally cope with a lot of things with stress and everything. So I'm able to give her a little bit a comfort and be able to explain to her what's really going on the mat. Me and Maya are the first wrestlers in our family, so we haven't had that communication. And now that she's kind of getting into it, I'm there to be able to kind of help her way through it. I kind of went in there blind and had to figure it out myself. So I'm kind of glad that I have somebody else in the family that I can actually talk to about wrestling that's actually doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's something that if you haven't done it, you have no idea what it's about. So it's something special.
There's something to be said about that. But I know you from a long time ago. I know you're a natural athlete, and Katie too. I know the whole family. Natural athletes, they pick it up quick. But it's funny that you mentioned there's more to it, right? So tell me what's more to wrestling than maybe even football?
I mean, I've played on the biggest of stages. I've played in front of thousands upon thousands of people. There's nothing like walking out onto a mat. I tell you that much right now. Just that adrenaline rush, the you versus him mentality, and just you get what you earn. Football is such a team sport, and if you mess up, you've got people behind you that are gonna catch. They're gonna help you if you fall. Wrestling, if you fall, you lose, and that's something that you definitely have no idea that it's there until you do it. Maya just going into her first tournament, going into the bullpen for the first time and feeling that having to stand there next to the person you're about to wrestle for 20 minutes and trying to mentally figure out what's going on. Is he scared of me? What's his weaknesses? Trying to all this mental toughness and mental attitude that you got to get through is just something that you don't get in football. I mean, you get the attitude part, but you don't get the mental toughness part. So it's something that it's super special, and I'm glad she's doing it.
That's great, man. I'm glad she's doing it as well. And I told her when I talked to her a little bit ago, I said, hey, listen, the whole state of Ohio is watching. And in my opinion, we're behind the times with women's wrestling, with girls wrestling.
I agree.
And so she actually gets to be a leader. She's the only girl in the whole school wrestling.
Exactly.
So how do you, again, not so much the even the mental side, how do you talk to her about where she goes from here with the sport of wrestling, with all eyes being on her?
I mean, that's a tough one because this is all new. So, I mean, what I've gone through and what am I going to do with it? And, we always go back because wrestling's not our number one, and that's something we do have in common. But for her, she really, really enjoys it, so it might become her number one. So her road may be completely different than mine. The only thing I can do is be there and help her guide as far as that. As far as on the mat talking to each other, I mean, she's just like me. I mean, just the way we talk to each other, the way I learn, the way she learns is super similar. I mean, we're built the same, we look the same. It's super weird, but I take pride in it because, I mean, I look just like she did and she looks just like I did when I wrestled. So I'm trying to get her out there throwing just like me. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, if she's just like you on the mat, she's going to end up on that raised stage, that raised platform on a Saturday night sometime in the future too. And she's going to be in that finals match just like you were.
I can't wait.
I'm glad to see you back. And a lot of people around the Olentangy School District will be glad to see your face back on the mat as well. So thanks for what you're giving to the sport, and good luck to you, and good luck to your sister.
Thank you. Thank you.